Hi there. I'm excited to report that it's been 6 months since my kidney transplant, and I set a goal to be back to my original body fat percentage, my muscle capacity, and energy levels within 6 months. And it's now that time period, and I've gone from 13.5% body fat at my highest peak about 3 months after the surgery to in the last 13 weeks dropping down into the 6% ranges again. I'm also, my strength's back. I've gained 6+ pounds muscle since then, and my energies are back to normal levels. So how'd I do it? Kind of 5 things that I do are nothing real surprising. Fitness is number one. You can't beat it. Diet. I do a cold plunge every morning, and then I do Wim Hof breathing exercises, and I finish off the night with a infrared sauna, near infrared sauna, to calm me down and get better sleep. So let's talk about each of these. Fitness. Number one, there's no replacement for that for longevity of life, general strength, and feeling great every day. I do F45, which is a HIT training class with cardio and strength and resistance training, and I do that every day. I obviously take rest days, but lately I don't have to take as many because I recover so well with everything that I'm doing. And then I do some ancillary work where I do push-ups, pull-ups, air squats, and an ab routine each day in addition. My strength's gone up substantially. When I started, I could do maybe 30 push-ups. Now I can do over 100 in a sitting in one set. Pull-ups are back up to 25, 26, 27. Used to be at 30, so I'm closer back to those. So the strength's back. From a cardio standpoint, I did a VO2 max test this morning. I scored a 50, which is an excellent category for my age range. So feeling great, everything's working well. All that's back on point. From a diet, how did I do it? I used my Fitness Pal. I track everything every day, super easy app, and you load it in inputs. And then if you you figure out your BMR, like I burn 1900 calories a day just living, breathing, moving around. Add in anything you do from a fitness standpoint. So I usually burn about 700 on average, so 2600 calories per day. If I take in 3100 or more, I'm going to gain muscle and such. So if I take in 500, more of a deficit, or 2000 calories or less, I'm probably going to lose. For me, every 2 weeks, I probably gain about 5 pounds in that scenario, or lose about 5 pounds. I've tested this, and it's occurred for my body type at least. So track that, stay disciplined. I use macros of 40% carbs, 30% protein, 30% fats. I would prefer to do a lot more protein, but I just can't because of my kidneys right now. But if you want to gain more muscle and actually burn more fat, I think a lot more protein is the key. But just choose good, healthy foods, stay as disciplined as you can, and stay on that. The third thing, I do a cold plunge every day, and it's amazing. Sure, it sucks a little bit at first. You get used to it, and you actually look forward to it every day. I set it at 47 degrees, and I'm usually in 8 minutes. Sometimes I modulate between the hot tub back and forth just to get that blood flow, the expansion, contraction of your vascular system. And then I start the day, and the very best way to start the day is I do Wim Hof breathing exercises. And if you haven't tried these, they'll change your life. Give them a shot. But I do 3 rounds of deep in, out breaths, and then retention. In the last 120 days, I've done cold plunge and the breathing and exercises for 120 days exactly. And in that time frame, I've doubled my lung capacity. I used to hold my breath for 2 or 3 minutes, kind of max. Now I'm up to the 5-minute range. But you get this rush of serotonin and lots of different hormones that your body releases, and you feel great from each of those. You get dopamine from rush from the cold plunge. These things just boost your energy. I haven't had coffee in over 3 months and have no need for it in the morning because I'm so energized and ready to go for the day. Last thing I like to do is I bought a near infrared sauna that I like to jump into for about 20 minutes at night. Calms you down, relaxes you, and I've got more deep sleep and REM sleep, almost doubled on many nights than I ever have since starting that process. And I've stopped snoring. I used to have sleep apnea and wore a mask for a whole year. My wife has to wear earplugs at night, but now for the last week or two, she hasn't had to, and she's very thankful. So I think I've solved that problem and I'm pretty fired up about it. So those are the things that I'm doing. I think the real key though is consistency. You can pop in and out of some of these, but I just do them every day, and I'm going to do them every day for a year, and I'll report back again, and we'll see where the results are then. But I suspect they're going to be very impressive. Hope this is helpful, and I'll report back when I've got more data.